Yo, what is good everyone? OJ here. Welcome to another video. Today we've got some great information for you guys, so let's go ahead and get right into it. And we're starting off with Koei Tecmo. They are set to announce something on December 6th, and this game is coming to the PlayStation 4, Nintendo Switch, and PC. So we just got this tease recently, and it's December 6th in Japan. So some people are already trying to line it up with the Game Awards, but according to the time schedule, this would actually be revealed before the Game Awards. So there could be like a dual announcement. So it's in Japan first, and then maybe we get the first trailer during the Game Awards. So that's not out of the question. But the teaser text, or what Koei Tecmo was saying, is the fated battle begins. And I've got a whole range of games that I think that this could be, but I'm going to be focusing in on one, and probably my favorite brand from Koei Tecmo. I know they have the Warriors brands and people love that. They have Attack on Titan, they have Knights of Azure, they have a lot of different brands that I do enjoy. However, my favorite franchise from Koei Tecmo is Ninja Gaiden. That's always been my favorite from them, and it seems like this could be that. You have the fire, you know, Ryu Hayabusa, he has some Nimpo that he does with some fire, and then the fated battle begins. So what is the fated battle? Is that the fated battle between Ryu Hayabusa and some other higher power, or what's going down there? So I am shifting, I am moving, and I'm trying to speak LeVar Ball, I'm trying to speak this game into existence with Ninja Gaiden. I really do think a Ninja Gaiden 4 would be a great announcement. I don't want to end off with Ninja Gaiden Yaiba or whatever that crap was, and Ninja Gaiden 3, which honestly guys wasn't that great. They tried to fix it with Razor's Edge, which I think they did a decent job, because Ninja Gaiden 3 was completely kind of screwed from the beginning. So I think that they did a good job with at least trying to fix it, but the game at its core was just so fundamentally flawed. It was tough for them to do so, and it's so flawed they haven't even ported it over to the PS4 and the Xbox One, which I don't think it's on there if I'm not correct. So I mean, they just said, nah, we're good, and they just left that game on the PS3, Xbox 360, and Nintendo paid for the Wii U port of that game. They paid for that one. So Koei Tecmo has been pretty hands off with Ninja Gaiden for many years, so I'm wondering what they're going to be doing here. Once again, December 6th guys, and I do want to point out, and shout outs to Gamatsu lead editor Sal Romano, and he says that Sticky, since people are talking about the Game Awards, this is probably not a Game Awards announcement. The reveal is for December 6th Japan time. The Game Awards happens on December 6th PT at night. When it's already December 7th in Japan, the reveal will occur many hours before the Game Awards even begins. And that's why I said, well, maybe there's the announcement beforehand, and then maybe we get the first trailer at the Game Awards for that publicity. I'm thinking that maybe they want to take advantage of that, right? Getting hyped up when it comes to the West, being at the Game Awards, there's going to be tens of millions of people watching the Game Awards live. So I do think that maybe they're just going to announce it because they know that people in Japan probably aren't going to be watching the Game Awards, because that's more of a Western-based show. So maybe they just announce it in Japan and people know what it is, and then they get ready for the first trailer during that. But I think that out of all of their franchises, the most that has like the best chance, I guess, for success here in the West, with all the different systems, because you're talking PC, you're talking PS4, and you're also talking Nintendo Switch, I think it's Ninja Gaiden. One of the things that makes me think, okay, well, maybe it's not Ninja Gaiden because it's not Xbox One, and Xbox has always got Ninja Gaiden. Every single modern Ninja Gaiden game has been on the Xbox platform, so that's probably one of the major strikes against it, maybe even being Ninja Gaiden at all. But you never know with Koei Tecmo, you never know. There's been different times when it comes to the games and what they're doing, and they haven't been supporting the Xbox too much outside of a few titles here and there, but a lot of their games just come to PC, PS4, and the Nintendo Switch. So we'll have to wait on that one, or maybe the Japan announcement was just for PC, PS4, and the Nintendo Switch, and then we'll get the Xbox One announcement here in the West, because they did tease this on their Japanese site only. It wasn't based on anything for the English speaking or Western press release at all. So we'll have to wait and see on this one. Either way, I'm excited for Koei Tecmo's games. I always play their stuff, whether it's Attack on Titan, Knights of Azure, Hyrule Warriors, Fire Emblem Warriors. I cover all of their games on this channel. They've done a great job on the Nintendo Switch. They were the only Japanese company to really have some conviction and faith that the Switch was going to be a big hit beforehand. There were no other Japanese companies that were willing to actually build up their resources before the Switch launched in order to get their bigger games on the Switch day and date with with the PlayStation 4 or PC or Xbox One versions, Koei Tecmo was the only Japanese company to do so faithfully, not like one game here or there like a Bomberman or something like that like Konami did. We're talking Knights of Azure, Attack on Titan, Fire Emblem Warriors, Hyrule Warriors, like all of their games, whether they were porting them over or whether they were new games, they said, we're gonna do it, we're gonna get it on the Switch. The Atelier series was part of that as well, so looking forward to what Koei Tecmo has for us on December 6th. So what do you guys think about Koei Tecmo and what they plan to announce? I know maybe a lot of you guys are thinking Fatal Frame, but no, it's not gonna be Fatal Frame because that's Nintendo too, so that'd be an only Nintendo Switch announcement because Nintendo does own part of the franchise there. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. All right, I'm moving into the next topic here. We've got a brand new announcement for a Fire Emblem Expo 2019, and it's set for May 4th. Tickets will go on sale on December 28th, and man, I wish I could go to this in Japan. You guys all know I'm a huge Fire Emblem fan, but let's get into what they're going to be talking about here. So Intelligent Systems will host a Fire Emblem Expo on May 4th, 2019 at ZEP Tokyo. The company has announced, once again, tickets December 28th, 18 JST when they go live. Further information was not announced. You can check out the event's official website, link in the description below. And this is just like amazing because some of you guys might not know the history of Fire Emblem, but this franchise could have been dormant or dead after Fire Emblem, I think it was on the Nintendo DS, the Shadow Dragon, and those ones didn't sell. Like, they really had to put something together. And Fire Emblem Awakening, if that game didn't perform, we could have got a whole different current present that we have with Fire Emblem as it being one of the important franchises for Nintendo. But thankfully Fire Emblem Awakening did really well, and Fire Emblem Fates even did better to kind of drag the series out of that and put it into the limelight as a major franchise for Nintendo, which Nintendo did say it was just that. So we went from pretty much almost dying to we're having a whole expo for Fire Emblem. So what's going to be announced at this expo? Well, I'm pretty sure there's going to be a lot of Fire Emblem Heroes stuff, probably a brand new campaign or maps and all the different stuff that they do, the events that they do. Fire Emblem Heroes is popping right now, man. Everybody in Japan is playing that game. It's one of the top grossing mobile games for Nintendo. It's their best and most grossing mobile game, which you would have never thought beforehand when you talked about what are they going to bring when it comes to Super Mario Run and Animal Crossing and all these other mobile games that they have. Fire Emblem Heroes is the best one outside of Pokemon Go, but that's not Nintendo internally. That is Niantic and the Pokemon Company. So this is great. This is just great to see. But what else are we going to see outside of the mobile stuff? I think Fire Emblem Three Houses, we could already have a release date by the time that May 4th comes, or maybe they announce the release date at the expo. So it does seem like Fire Emblem Three Houses isn't going to be out before May 4th, or maybe it's going to be out and then maybe they talk about it some more or push it, or maybe there's something else. They like to do their DLC, so maybe they announce something there. But I'm guessing based on the previous history with Fire Emblem that we don't see Fire Emblem Three Houses, at least in terms of like the release date, May or afterwards. I think it's going to come in that time frame. I know Japan has gotten the games a little bit earlier sometimes, but that's usually the sweet spot for Fire Emblem games, is in the first half of the year. So I'm guessing that the game will release at some point then, but they can be talking about it more, or they can solidify the release date on that day. We're just gonna have to wait and see what they do with that one. But Fire Emblem Three Houses, man, that's one of my most anticipated games of 2019. It's actually one of the games that I've covered so much on this channel, despite not having too much footage to kind of go off of, but based on Nintendo's new policies, I think I can use the Fire Emblem Three Houses footage. But we're gonna test it out here. But overall, Fire Emblem Three Houses, I think, is going to be a big part of the show as well. So we could potentially even get, because I think that Fire Emblem Three Houses will be pretty much done by then. Whether it's out before the May 4th or on that day or later, that's neither here or there. I think it's going to pretty much be done at that point. So there could even be a new announcement of a Fire Emblem game, side project, maybe another Echoes game, right? Maybe they can do that. They can remake the original Fire Emblem. That would be really cool if they can remake the original Fire Emblem and put that out on the Nintendo Switch with modern graphics, playing as Marth and everything. That would be dope as well, because the Echoes line is really cool. I think Shadows of Valentia was really good. It was just on ancient hardware, but that game is really good, and I would love a Switch version of the Echoes line. So even if they did Shadows of Valentia and they did something else, that would be great. great. But either way, I think it's going to be fun. I think the Expo is going to have a lot of surprises for us when it comes to Fire Emblem, and I think that Intelligent Systems, they are jockeying back and forth with Monolith Soft as Nintendo's best RPG studio. So what do you guys think about this announcement for the Fire Emblem Expo 2019? What do you think is going to be revealed there? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. All right, Ninja, that wraps it up for this video here. Go to check out the links in the description below. We got Facebook and Twitter. Go and give us a like and a follow on our social media. Really helps to spread the content of Player Essence across the internet in addition to YouTube. Also, make sure you check out our Patreon, Twitch, and YouTube live gaming pages and consider supporting Player Essence. When you do so, it gets you access to all sorts of cool benefits, perks, rewards, and emotes via YouTube membership. Hit that like button if you did like this video. Let me know you guys want more content like this going forward in the future. And subscribe to Player Essence for latest RPG, Japanese, and Nintendo gaming news. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll catch you, Ninja, for the next video. Peace.